If you could describe that game against Covenant in one word, what would it be?
Heartbreaking.
Penalty kicks will begin momentarily.
For sure, going into that game, I never even thought that we would even have to touch PKs or anything. And I don't think that us as a team did either, so people were nervous about who was going to take them, because at the very end it was like, who's going to take them, who wants to take one, and it just seemed like it was kind of random and up in the air, so like that made me nervous.
You know, I told our girls all the time, I tell this all the time, you know, my dad always told me that victory belongs to those who believe in it the longest and the most. So right up until the very last moment, you know, I felt like we were very confident we were going to win. But it's a little bit of a dice roll, 50-50 shot in a penalty situation. And so that's kind of what happens sometimes.
I mean, that's something that you never want to go into PKs. It is complete mental game with PKs, mental for the goalie and trying to beat them, and then them trying to figure out where you're gonna go. The odds are definitely more in the player, but you just get in your head. You immediately get in your head and you just worry the whole time, am I gonna make it or am I gonna miss it?
Well, it's like first started when we like had like the first miss, and then like I was like, Miranda got it, and
here, Savannah! Number one! We believe in you, Savannah! Be smart!
it like didn't really hit me yet that like the season was over, and then all the seniors just kind of like dropped to the ground, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is over.
You know, especially being close with the seniors and that being like their last game, and knowing as a junior last year, you know, that could have been me, and ending that way. Especially that, you know, last year we were defending champions 2 times, so we had the expectation to go on and win again.
And this is like the first time at Piedmont I hadn't won a conference tournament, because like that would have been our 3rd year last year winning, and I was like, this is so strange, because like I didn't know anything but winning.
And to lose like that, that's just something we hadn't experienced before. It was expected of us to win, so that was heart-wrenching. I mean, that would probably be the easiest way to say it. It was heart-wrenching.
To see our team battle so hard so long throughout the entire year, and then have it all come down to penalty kicks at the very end of the season, it was just heartbreaking to watch the girls to go through that. But I think the motivation from that was great for us throughout the off season. To push and continue to get better each and every day that we stepped out onto the field. We knew what was at stake, and we wanted to get better every day.
I think it just gave us a nice little reality check. You know, we still had the same components that we had from last year, and kind of that expectation of we're gonna win, you know, conference again. That's always a team goal that we have, is to win conference.
Trying to get redemption, you know, knowing that we were a really good team and what we were capable of, and that we didn't come this far just to get this far.
We knew going in that like winning probably like wasn't going to happen for every single game, but obviously that's the goal.
I think that was kind of the feeling that we had a little bit for our program. So we stepped into preseason and we tried to install a mentality of, you know, being ruthless, you know, and making sure that we do as much as we possibly can in regulation, so that the fate of our program, the fate of our team, and that whatever contest it is not left in somebody else's hands. We want to kind of control our own destiny, I guess you could say.
go. Let's do it.
Just going into tomorrow or to that game, it's just like you have to win or go home. And like for me, it's like tomorrow's it if we don't win. So.
Oh yeah, because we don't want to lose. We don't want to go through what we went through last year, especially as a senior. I'm not ready for my career to be done with, and I know the 7 others they're not ready to be done playing yet. So there's definitely a pressure, but it's more of an excitement to just get a win, to overcome how last year went and to get the W.
Well, I feel like even like talking about it like makes me nervous. Like tomorrow I'm nervous, and it's like I know it's just like a quarterfinal game and it's probably not like the best team in the conference, but we also lost to Covenant last year and that puts doubt in your mind.
I tell our girls all the time that pressure's something you feel when you don't know what you're doing, and I think it's pretty clear we know what we're doing on the field. So there's really no need to feel pressure. And it's a privilege to feel pressure in a program like ours as well too. So it comes with the territory. So I think anytime you step into a postseason event, it feels like there's more pressure and there's more ramped up to it. But every game matters for us, and really this is a game for us that just tells us whether or not we can advance in the postseason tournament. So I don't feel any extra pressure, but our girls know what's at stake.
Get a corner out of it. Hold it. Yes, Sam. Great effort there. Tight. Good job, Natalie. Step and press, there he is. Good job. Hey, go yourself. Go yourself. Go yourself. Sarah, get away. Sarah, get away. Sarah, get away. Good decision. Stay on. Yes, Sarah. Yes, Sarah. Good, Sarah. Yes, Sarah. Yes, Sarah. Good long leg, kid.
I think you and Catherine should switch because you're going to be able to run forward. And hey, it'll put her in a spot.
It scared me because like I fell on my arm like this and he shot up to me.
Shoot it.
I obviously wanted to go 4 years because like what class could go 4 years on a conference tournament, but like we obviously didn't do that last year. But like 3 out of 4 I think would be pretty cool to have like 3 conference tournament wins, and like it's better to go out on a high note and then make an NCAA appearance would be pretty cool. Try to get a win there.
That'd mean everything, kind of, because, you know, winning the conference tournament is moving on to nationals. And, you know, my freshman and sophomore year, we came up short, losing in the first round. And that's just something that's driven us, that we want to be the farthest in program history. Our program's never made it past the first round. So to end the career on, you know, winning a conference championship, getting into the national tournament, and trying to do something the program's never done, I think that's something that myself and my 7 other seniors, we can hang our hats on, hang up our cleats on that, because that would be something really, really special to be a part of.